Yo, what's up with this? Final stretch on the Mark III. Going to teach myself something new in this episode and show you guys around on the final parts what I'm doing. So enjoy this episode, like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching and enjoy. Well, my first try. One of the causes of rolling a Fender is when you're rolling the inner lip, it will automatically turn everything outside. And we want to go back to original as possible. I first left it this way to get some strength in the complete arches. Now I'm going to back and finalize the shape of the arch that it will be as flat, almost as flat as original. They are turning out to be nice and straight again, with some room left to play with the wheels. This is one side and this is the other side, and as you can see, the wheels almost they fall in the arches like the same, with just enough room to air out and with a little playing room for the axle. So this is turning out really nice. So made this a little bit wider to fit the fender better, and made a little dent to fit the bumper like the original shape. It's a little difficult because this all came out a little bit and it's pushing the bumper out too much, so I adjusted it a little bit. Need some welding again, and then when we're done it should end up perfectly. Get the bumper off again, some welding again, and then we're there.
That you should know, I've been going solo. One more love, baby, earn it. Yeah, dancing on my own. See if you can follow. Got me feeling alive. Watch me go, lose control. It's the slow.
Yo, yo, yo! Well, we're keeping this Fender, so this needs to go, because a USA version doesn't have this. Let's grind it down, weld it through, and then flatten it out.
It won't be easy. Only get what you look for. Gotta go all out. Whenever you see me, don't be wasting my time. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel, read the signs.
Well. I am kinda happy on this result. It's been a long time since I hammered and dollied a fender and welded a blinker, but if I look at this, it turned out really neat, actually. It's impossible to reach every spot, but all the spots that I can reach are turned out pretty neat. So there's going to be a really small layer of tin over it. So let's see if I can do that, because I never done that before. So I'll just go try and wing it and see if I can do this. I'm really excited to do and teach myself this craft as well. So tonight I'm going to take in some extra hours and see if I can learn myself in one night to do this, and then later on I can do the rest of the car. With the filler nowadays, almost always those blinker holes will come back later on. Because of the warmth and the heat and shrinking from the metal, all the fillers will eventually end up not bending with the sheet metal anymore, and tin will always bend with the sheet metal, so the lines of the blinker will never come back. So that's why actually in the long haul, tin is the better solution. So that's why it's a good thing to learn a new trick. Let's go and see if I can do this. Well, I'm going to put the camera close by and I need to wear a mask. So probably not able to talk anymore. Just going to film some stuff and the steps that I'm doing. I teach myself everything to YouTube and some reading. So I should be able to figure out how this is going to work. Now, I have no idea what I just did. It's all the steps were pretty easy, except for the final step to make it flat with a wooden spade. That needs some practice on that. It's on, and I have no idea if it's flat enough or I have to do it again. Well, it's kind of fun. I like trying new stuff, so that's a good point, but I'm not completely satisfied on putting this on. I think everything went okay except for the smoothness of the tin on the fender. But we're grinding it off anyway. So let's see how this goes. Well, my first try, I was almost in one try there, so I added a little bit more and get some on the file again. Well, people, I will tell you, I am not sure if I am made for this. This one is probably my standard is too high for the first try. Decent. Now I'm trying to fill the wheel arch, but to get it on and in kind of shape is okay, but maybe I'm trying too hard, but I'm trying to do the same like filler, that you got an even shape, but with a wooden spade and the hotness of the material, and I don't want to make it too hot, or I need more stuff, more experience, but damn, this is not easy. While I was doing the rear arch with tin, I did the other side blinker. okay. Boop, boop. Some really rough test files with a body file, and actually, if you look at this is really getting into shape. It's really rough, but you can see the perfect shape. There's no strange gaps and no weld seam anymore. Not expected that. So this will never go and shine in the paint later on anymore. Probably I did a better job than I thought I was doing. So go ahead a little bit and see where we'll end up. Maybe I'll need to add a little bit more because I'm feeling some dents. But for a first try, and if I see how good this is looking, I'm happy. Well, the shape is there, but it's way too difficult for me at this moment to get a fine, smooth, thin layer to grind it down. At least the complete weld is totally secured, so that won't come out anymore. Probably if you, with a really thin layer of filler, this will be the perfect end result. I had hoped for more. So the next up is the last bottom piece with some tin and fill this off, so the weld seam will be enclosed with tin as well. And then I'm off to the other side. You see, every time the stuff is reacting differently. Look at this blinker delete. This went way smoother. Just a little hammer and dolly and this side is done. That's getting better. Just a little bit more hammer and dolly work. And there's a little bit of a high spot over here. It's a little bit low over there, so we push that one in, that one out, and over here a little bit more smoothness. Okay, this one's ready for some tin and the final steps, and this one as well. And didn't have all the trap nuts in the previous episode, so going to finalize that as well. I'm putting some extra trap nuts in the side tube to put the electrical cables later on, and on the other side for the air conditioning lines to mount them properly later on. So all the electrics will come from outside here and go into there, because we're going to mount the computer over there. So all the electrics will be on this side, flowing and then going behind the headlights and underneath to the engine. And the other side is for so far done. Please put something in the comment, like and subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next episode. Another one, didn't expect that.